Alright folks, I think that this potentially could play out for good. Most likely Bitcoin will pull through from these levels because the funding is completely negative. RSI is just about to go above 60. The TSI is also postured bullish and the volatility is comfortable, right? So which is why guys, this move to the upside is going to be probably real. If Bitcoin really closes this 12-hour candle at this price point, it's going to be happening in the next 20 minutes. So by the time this video is uploaded, most likely the 12-hour candle would be closed. And essentially if you see any price action wicking below 43,500, that should again ring a lot of cautious bells in your brains once again, and then probably you should be sitting in the sidelines once again, right? But essentially until the price action is simply floating above 43,500, most likely this breakout really happens to the upside, guys. And look, you know the upside target, the first target is going to be the rejection point at 51,000, but we do have a lot of hindrance in the way, guys, to the upside. Why do I talk about that? Because the volume nodes are coming at $48,000 for good. You can see that we have a clear-cut volume vortex right here. So essentially this is the reason, guys, most likely this will actually pull through and simply teleport all the way towards $48,000 regions. Now whatever happens at 48,000 is going to be key. It's going to be a big deciding factor for the coming week and the rest of the month as well. Now look guys, the theory is that sell in May and go away, but the thing is we are kind of 1 month away from May, so maybe April could actually be bullish, guys. And if you simply talk about the historical data, crypto markets have been generally bullish on the month of April altogether, guys. So well, I'm not expecting this entire month of April to be simply bullish altogether just because the history says so, but if anything has to repeat itself, it is your fucking history, guys. So yes, if we talk about the data points, April has generally been bullish in the market overall. So if you do resolve this 12-hour candle, that is probably going to happen. You know the target, guys, you know the deal right here. We're going to be teleporting towards $48,000 flat, right? Now let's talk about the 4-hour time frame, because 4-hour candles are also closing, guys. This week that Bitcoin just put in right here, I think is going to be very significant in the small to mid time frames, because once you start wicking below this price point, most likely that would mean that Bitcoin needs more consolidation and more participation is required to break this huge resistance point to the upside, guys. But well, essentially if you do bullishly engulf above this price point, new trends will emerge in the market, guys. Bigger trends will start emerging in the market, and we can start, you know guys, we can simply start entertaining the fact that maybe this is a higher low in compared to this one right here altogether, right? That is when we can talk about further targets, guys. Now let's talk about the bearish stuff as well, because we simply cannot overlook that, guys. Let's jump to the daily and let's simply remove every fucking moving average right here and just put on golden Fibonacci ratio, guys. Look, we're still being the bearish cross overall, guys, and the bearish cross level is at $48,000 regions. So yes, I think whatever happens at $48,000 regions is going to be very critical for, let's just say, the entire crypto market altogether. So guys, most likely we do pull this one off, most likely we'll break the resistance, but what I'm expecting to happen in the market, now this is my own opinion, guys, I'm not trying to draw any roadmap for good, but essentially this is what I feel, right? It'll try to go here, but if it fails, it's going to be a massive swing failure, and then down we go to shit zone once again, trying to retest this entire zone once again, guys. So that is something which I am looking forward to, and if it plays out, let's see what happens, guys. But I'm going to be proceeding with a lot of caution if Bitcoin goes towards $48,000 regions. In the small to mid time frames, I do believe that Bitcoin is going to pull off this one, guys, and probably liquidate a lot of bears in the market, because well, the sentiment is bearish and a lot of motherfuckers are coming out with the crazy amount of conviction, guys. A lot of people are simply shorting the fuck out of Bitcoin, right? So this kind of adds up to a lot of fuel when we simply talk about short squeezes happening in the market. So yes, I mean, it could potentially play out, guys. So essentially, time to fucking pay attention in the market. Today itself, today is a very critical day for crypto markets altogether, guys, because tomorrow is going to be Saturday and it's Sunday. So again, we'll jump into a weekend pretty soon. But look, guys, any weekend price action is not that relevant, honestly, guys. This is what my data tells me, and I've never traded profitably in a weekend overall, right? Essentially, I don't even trade in a weekend, guys, and whatever happens during a weekend is not that relevant in my own particular system altogether. But it really doesn't matter, guys, because we're at the precipice of something big about to go down in the market altogether. So it's going to be pretty exciting, guys. The coming days is going to be pretty exciting. Let's see what's happened. Let's see what's going to happen altogether, right? Okay, daily time frame is also trying to roll above the 60 reads. That is another bullish indicator that we're looking at right here. TSI, once again, the daily TSI is stronger than the 12-hour TSI itself, guys. So yes, there is strength coming from the higher time frames as well, right? The only cause for concern is this bearish cross between the 111 and your 350 moving average, guys. The thing is, it's got a crazy amount of historical significance, right? Let's talk about BLX index, because that is where this entire thesis of a bearish cross is coming from. Guys, every single bearish cross had led the price action going down by crazy numbers right here. I mean, this was the fucking COVID capitulation. Things were different. I mean, this was accelerated by crazy amount of things in the market. But yes, we've seen this happen, right? We've seen this happen a lot of times. Even if I just zoom into more history down there, you saw the bearish cross happening, you saw the retest of some key levels, and then bam, continuation led to the downside. And another time we can just simply go all the way towards these levels, guys. Although look, the situation right here was kind of different, because with the bearish cross, you were bouncing from the lower side of this region right here. So essentially, look guys, the thing is, yes, I am bullish in this price action. In the small to mid time frames, I'm certainly bullish in the price action, but I'm going to be proceeding with a lot of caution, guys. I'm simply going to be proceeding with a lot of caution. What does that simply mean? Basically, I'm not going to fucking leverage myself out in the market, right? I'm just not going to do that, guys. Essentially, I'm going to be waiting for a confirmation close above 48,000. Once again, 48,000, guys. We're talking about the bigger picture right here. If I want to simply convert my entire collaterals into Bitcoin altogether to start trading crypto market, I think I'm going to be waiting for 48,000, guys. Simply enough, I'm going to be waiting for 48,000, and once it happens, bam, another volume vortex all the way towards 58, and then we can talk about further continuation leg. And if that really happens, guys, most likely this bearish cross will avert, right? It will be simply averted. All the death and fucking destruction will be simply wiped out of the market, and we'll see green days, guys. Fucking green days. Lights are also green in my studio today. So most likely that could potentially play out as well, right? So interesting thing, guys. We have to be very, very cautious and aware today itself, right? Okay, now let's talk about another thing, which, yes, this is something which I'm, did I post this? Yes, I did post this on the Discord community. So guys, join the fucking Discord server if you've not done that and you're watching the content every single day, right? Because I simply posted this setup when the price action was right here, and we're kind of up, I think, about 2 to 3% in the market already. This one is kind of pumping, and most likely it will roll all the way towards these levels right here, guys, at 2.57. So CRV curve token, a token that is supposed to be fucking dumped in the market, because this is a simple reward liquidity, guys, right? So it's a simple DeFi reward liquidity, so which is why the overall context of this entire asset is basically getting dumped in the market altogether. It's being upthrusted because the overall landscape is bullish, Bitcoin is bullish, Ethereum is bullish. So yes, we can kind of pinpoint these setups and simply let it play all together, guys, right? I mean, this is 1:4 R&R. People die for these fucking kind of risk to rewards, guys. Holy freaking shit, when Bitcoin was simply going sideways, you know the deal, guys. It's been simply 2 months. There was no setup in the market for Bitcoin for good altogether, right? And now the thing is that when markets have finally started trending, what we have to do is we have to simply let our system play out. We have to just let these setups play out and not be worried about, oh my god, what will happen if I get stopped out. All these things will be worrisome if you are simply overexposed, over leveraged, and if you're simply playing with fire on every single trade. If you have a very balanced mindset, if you don't have any FOMO, everything will be fine, guys. Just trust these setups and things will roll in your favor, right? Okay, guys, I think that's pretty much it. Let me know down in the comments if you want me to check out any altcoin, any shitcoin for that matter as well. I'll be happy to do that, and I will catch all of you pretty soon. Bye for now.